So now here I am thinking, the situation is not so bad. There's just a little bit of incidences and events happening there and there. Just a few people, extraordinary people, special families, special people. There's nothing major. But I think recently I've been given a reality check that this issue is actually big. And it's happening everywhere. It's trending now. It's actually a norm now. And it's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse. And nobody is saying anything about it. So I thought, I know I need to talk, bring it here on hold because, like I said, I take a conversation that's been running in my mind and try and look into it. So I thought there was a video I was supposed to send out today, but I thought, no, I can't wait to talk about this one. So we're talking about this inflation that has happened to the cost of paying damages and lobola. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about already, but can I just give you my version of what I've heard and, what I understand? Okay, so let's go. So let's talk damages first. So damages, what are damages? Damages is money or anything that can be paid by the man's family or the guy's family to the girl's family for impregnating them before marriage or without wedding them. So if you want to have an analogy on this, have a picture of it, think about a beautiful field of fruit and everything. And here's this guy cutting the fence and jumping the fence into this field to go and enjoy this beautiful fruit without permission, without going the front gate and the front door of this whole situation, and they are just helping themselves. So when that happens and they've been caught, obviously the stomach is the pregnancies when they get caught. Now the lady's family needs to go and say, listen, it's our son that went gallivanting in your field and messing up and eating where they're not supposed to eat. And we apologize and we're here to take accountability of what has happened. Then the lady's family will have to decide from there onwards how this will be resolved. And so that there is that, to say sorry for the disrespect and all of that. Okay, fine. I understand that. And I also understand how important it is traditionally to do this. So I don't undermine it. Okay, but last time I checked, the cost of damages was not so much. 1,000, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. Some special people paid 15. Maybe they're not special. Maybe there's more. I don't know. That's all I know. Okay. Until recently, I realized when somebody told me that their family charged 30,000 rand. 30,000. I thought 30,000 is a lot of money. I mean, it's more than my lobola back in the mid 2000s when I got married. So 30,000 is quite a lot of money. Okay, as shocked as I was, little did I know that there's more. Then I met some other people and one told me her family charged 75,000 and another said that their family charged 80,000 rand. Now, 80,000 rand is a lot of money. And I'm not talking about damage, including maybe some deposit for lobola or whatever. Sometimes families do that. They're like, this is for the child and our intentions about the daughter as well. No, damage is only 80,000 rand. I'm not sure what goes into that cost. What's the cost breakdown for that? How do we get to that amount? What inflated that amount from 10 to 80? What was it? And actually what makes me confused is how do you get to that amount when you look at the relationship? I mean, this was the people were in a relationship jointly. It was not one person, it was jointly. They probably lived together to save costs, so they moved in together, and they consented to everything. Sexual practices, no condom, no one is on family planning, and probably even the lady initiated this situation during pillow talk, like, oh baby, oh my body clock is ticking, and baby is like, oh baby, you think we're ready? Oh baby, no, we can never be ready, we must just Nike it, we will see, because time. Imagine I'm sure you can, and you know what I'm talking about. But then can we understand why the one family is going to be subjected to paying a 80,000 rand bill when both people were in this relationship and made everything possible for them to get to a point where they're conceiving a child? How do we get there? Okay, let's say we're talking about oopsies then. Okay, it's an oopsie, pull-out game gone wrong. You were still in it. You knew what the risks are. You knew what was going to happen. So why don't we just talk about the fruit leaving the garden itself and going out to the street? So the guy never really jumped any fences because the fruit was already out of the yard. Okay, so I don't understand. Please help me understand why we get to those costs. Okay, then ilobola. I understand ilobola. Again, I'm not against the practice. It's the money, okay, and how we actually put this thing together. All right, then I ask, why are we charging so much for lobola? No, the cost of cows has gone up. But if you look at all the lobola negotiations, most of them, like maybe 99%, only a few, I only know my cousin who paid like with cows, like live cows. The rest of the family, we pay in rent. And we all know our situation with the rent. Some of us are very far from the rent. Some are trying to get closer. 1,350 at a time, you're trying to get closer to the money that you need. So why when we negotiate, don't we become reasonable with the value we put on the car? So that at least it's possible. So that we can at least observe what we still need to observe at the same time doing what is right. Then I ask again, what is the problem? Again, it's education. All right, so what about education? No, this person is educated, they are a doctor, they are a lawyer, and they've got a degree and all of that. So what? So it means that's why the price is so high. Oh, so if I've got a degree and I'm worth 180 or 120, for example, and then if I have matric, what? I'm worth 60,000 rands. If I dropped off at first year, second year, what is that? I'm not sure how education plays a part in this. I mean, we as South Africans know very, very well that there are a lot of people who have not gone through higher education for a number of reasons. It could be access to facilities, it could be schooling system, anything. Money being one of the big ones, why people don't afford or cannot access higher education. And here we are wanting to put money again on something that they, I don't understand. And besides that, then you look at it and you look at at this whole situation. What are your parents really saying about education? Are they saying they want to recoup the money they paid for your education? What is it? Okay, if I understand, if you look at the situation, you find that the person actually went to a public primary school, high school, and is fast paid for tertiary education and left them with a student loan. And I'm wondering, are you going to get money from the student loan to pay off, from the lobola to pay off the student loan? And the answer is no, you're not going to get that money. So what about the education really is going on? I really don't understand. And I don't understand how it made it go up. And also there are some other situations that I really don't like about the lobola negotiation, like if a woman has a baby, comes with a baby from a previous relationship, so they are worth a little bit less, so there must be some discount or reduction if you've been married like us. So next time I want to get married, my lobola will be less, cheaper, because whatever, I don't know why. I mean, those are issues for another day, which I don't agree with. But what I'm saying is I don't understand how we break down this cost or how we lift it up to get to so much money. If I think about it also, in the olden times, I mean, it took a lot for people to be able to pay that 20,000 rand. A guy could not never like put 20,000 rands like put down. Only a few could do that. Even if they said 20, even if it's 10 or 15, you would pay it in installments. The guy would pay in installments, 5,000 now, 6,000 later, and then the last one whenever. It could take 2 years, 3 years for people to finish a lobola of 20,000 rand. So at that time, you are a bride on lay-by for so long. So now how long is it going to take to finish paying 80,000 rand, 100,000 rand, 120? Is it even reasonable? And then these people need to still go and start a new life. and you want your daughter to live a soft life on top of that, on top of, I'm not even counting the damages they must pay on top of the lobola they must pay. So for me, those amounts are ridiculous. Honestly, I don't understand, but please enlighten me, teach me as well. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I'm just looking at money, but I guess it's money I don't have as well. So yeah, that's me this week, and that's what is in my mind. Please talk to me. Tell me what's going on. I have sons, and I need to fix the situation before they get there. So please help me understand what is it so that I can try and accept my situation before time. Thank you very much for watching. Let's talk again next week.